A warm welcome from Web3 Wonders. Today's topic is about the elephant in the room. Should banks issue stablecoins? Hi, my name is Kelly Klein. I'm from web3wonders.us, and we will explore one opinion about the banks issuing stablecoins. So, yesterday we talked about the stablecoin legislation and the market structure. And one of the questions, which was not distinctly questioned, which should have been and highlighted, was can banks issue stablecoins? Well, from my opinion, and remember, this is just an op ed, has no basis in reality other than my opinion. So feel free to debate me and have an open discussion. But from my standpoint, America is all about competition. Thus, we are looking at adding competition to the stablecoin world and to the banking world. And I'm fully in favor of that. However, there's a caveat. We need to have ground rules, and those ground rules need to be based upon first principles that are tried and true in traditional finance, and we have to have the same playing ground. So, for instance, the custodian, whenever you hold an asset, whether you're a bank or investment banker, you are required to have a custodian. And the proper way to do this is to have a third-party custodian. When they were issuing Bitcoin ETF, the SEC, in their wisdom, forgot about the custodianship. And at the very last minute, they remembered. And to their demise, by my estimation, they allowed a non-biased custodian for Fidelity. Yes, Fidelity has a custodian. Fidelity has, in theory, a separate custodian. But if you research it from what I found, and feel free to contradict me, the Fidelity custodian is a division of Fidelity. So does that meet the requirement of a third-party custodian? So today we had XRP issue their notice that they have hired one of the oldest banks, BNY, to be their third-party custodian. Well, someone's doing it right in the industry and setting the standard for the whole entire industry. So kudos to the leadership at XRP, and shame on the SEC for not doing their job. Secondly, we need the competition to be fair and the ground rules to be the same. So if banks have a reserve, that reserve standard should be the same for stablecoins. It should not be on uneven footing. Thirdly, audits are required, and those audit standards should be across the board, the same for the stablecoin issuance, and Web3 firms or cryptocurrency firms or digital asset firms, whatever label you want to give them. And I do want the new agency to give a proper label so that we have common speaking terms. We need to have the same audit. So to recap, yes, I believe banks should be able to issue stablecoins. No, states should not issue stablecoins. Stablecoins that go across state borders, go across international borders, should be a federal chartered bank. Should have the word NA or the letters NA for the national bank being certified and mandated by and regulated by the federal government. And then three things at least should all be the same: the third-party custodian, the same rules and reserves, and the same audit. Let's make it simple. Let's get it passed over the finish line. Let's team together. We are the United States of America, and we can team together for a bipartisan request of an agency that serves this new industry. So I encourage you to know your state's representative, know your state senator, write to your senators, your representatives, and knock on their door, send them a phone call, send them an email, send them a package. Let's get this industry moving because we are on the brink of a currency war. South Korea is very brilliant. They know the importance of currency. And these regulations, this industry, this regulation needs to move forward. So if you like this kind of content and you want to learn more about Web3, my name is Kelly Klein and I'm from Web3 Wonders. You can find more information and our Web3 quizzes at web3wonders.us. And as we have on all of our currency in the United States, in God we trust. And with that, I will sign off and wish you and your family God bless you.